It's been a long 11 months, but we're back, and it's time for the 31 spooky movies of Halloween. And we're kicking things off with The Brain. No, not that one. The Brain is about a sinister brain. Big shock, I know. This brain controls people's minds through a popular TV program. Dr. Blake, that show's host, uses the brain to manipulate viewers into becoming mindless followers. Just like Newsmax did with your parents. A high school student named Jim becomes aware of the brain's powers, and with his girlfriend Janet, they fight to expose the brain's influence and stop Dr. Blake. Did I mention that the brain monster eats people? Like M&Ms. Because the brain monster eats people. Like M&Ms. Let me tell y'all, The Brain is a cinematic odyssey into the lands of shoestring budgets and crackpot ideas that defies explanations and any kind of expectations you have. It's a motion picture masterpiece that leaves you questioning not just the plot, but the very fabric of the mind and reality itself. As the plot unfolds, you'll find yourself on a wild ride of unquestionable scientific explanations, cheesy dialogue, and special effects that really make you appreciate the art of DIY filmmaking. We don't need your fancy CGI, we got ourselves a rubber hand puppet. But fear not, dear viewer, for The Brain isn't just a movie, it's an experience. An experience that challenges your intellect, tests your tolerance for cinematic eccentricity, and ultimately leaves you questioning whether you've just witnessed a stroke of genius or just had a stroke yourself. Hey, you know what though? Despite the cheapness and the incomprehensibility of the plot, The Brain is rather charming. It's a throwback to those days where you would tour the aisles of Blockbuster just to find a scary movie and rent it based on the art of the cover, or the title, or the fact that there's a picture of a brain eating a guy's head on the back, because I'll be honest, that's what sold me. This movie is a delightful plunge into the abyss of absurdity. Embrace the chaos, my friends, relish the confusion, and marvel at the audacity of a film that dared to ask, what if a brain could be the ultimate villain? What if a brain could swallow a dude's head? Can we make a romantic couple with absolutely no romantic chemistry between them? It worked for Twilight. Personally, I don't see why the idea of a brain being your worst enemy is that far-fetched of a concept. That's my life every day, baby. And that is why The Brain should be on your list of 31 spooky movies of Halloween.